When you road test a car, you're often comparing the physical features, yet for many, if not all of us, there's an emotional component to it. Now, this is the Subaru Forester STI, an expression that used to mean a huge amount of rally power, but perhaps not as much now. But I looked at it and thought about it in the context of modern cars and is it really as up to date? But to some people that had a drive, it didn't matter. They just felt comfortable. They loved it. It was familiar. And the word that is often overused, it was seamless to get in it and drive. So is it oldie worldy or is it modern enough? Let's have a look. When we tested the MG hatchback, we noticed it had some rounded sort of lines and shapes to the front of it. And this is almost going the other way when you consider the early model Subarus. This has a bit more of that angular square look. Is it here that's doing it particularly? I know it's a bit rounded there, but this sort of more straight, it's just slight rounded corners. It has this sort of truncated V shape in the front, so we have the V coming down here but not going all the way. It's still looking, to my mind, like it probably wants to look, which is a little bit tough in its approach. Now, let's have a look at the tyres down the side. So we have 18 inches, 55 ratio tyres. 55 is better than the super low profile tyres, in my opinion. Fairly traditional side with a bit of a waistline and a secondary line here. Not much in detail behind that. You notice appealing to the sort of adventure spirit of Subaru drivers, not necessarily to climb the side of mountains in off-road conditions, but to be able to strap your skis or bike to the roof. You can see we've got a Honda behind us, but you can see in this regard that it's fairly straight in that. But you notice the back there, it's quite a station wagon, isn't it? Oh, or SUV, I suppose. But it's not trying to compromise the available space in the back. Now, of course, they're very proud of the STI, which meant an awful lot in the past, but means a little bit, probably a bit more bling now.
If you value independent journalism or simply enjoyed the video, please support the channel by hitting like and subscribe.
I have the seat back most of the way, but look at the room behind that. That's really very good. And although the headrest stopped that folding down, it is a headrest up a long way. Although note that it doesn't go down all the way. That's a little bit disappointing. But the amount of space in the back there is not bad. Sunroof, not going all over the back, but pretty good. All things being equal, this is, did I get to this, the Forester STI. This might be considered old-fashioned, but there's very clear things on the steering wheel that are actually labelled for what they are, and they'll only do one thing. Not exactly Tesla-esque. Signpost recognition, which is fine, although I noted I've just come into a school zone. Now it's either very clever or it's missed something, because it's still showing me 60, which is right because I'm not in the school period. the little diagram in front of me, and it's a reasonable size dashboard in the old style, a simple tacho on the left that measures in thousands, and a speedo on the right. Nothing more on them. The tacho says STI and reminds me that it's in 1,000 revs per minute, and the speedo reminds me it's in kilometres, but nothing more. I think that's in many ways uncluttered. I'm noting that it does flash the signpost speed sign that it's identified. Or has it identified, or is it just going off memory? Anyway, it's got it up there that I'm in a 60k zone. It's also on my navigation. Now, that flashes at me if I get about 5k over the limit. But it doesn't beep at me, or that's being turned off. Because it doesn't have a head-up display in the traditional sense. It does project onto the windscreen a number of lights, be they amber or be they green. It's not obviously a full head-up display. It doesn't have information such as the speed, etc. Sunroofs. I've got it open because I've got a camera on there. But I feel the heat incredibly. I'm getting quite warm over my left ear, and I don't want to. Now I've got this now down to cool. Really missed the lights. If you worry about the amount of heat coming in through the skyline, my camera up here has just turned itself off, and I felt the camera itself, and it's very, very hot, and they usually turn themselves off if they get overheated. My one over here is still working well. Okay, I'm going to now try and put the cruise control. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Okay, so that's set well, but here's the problem. It's on adaptive cruise control. Okay, I'm allowed to do 90. Now it's telling me that it's 80. This is old technology. This is not recognizing it because the speed limit in this tunnel was increased a little while ago. So I'm allowed to do 90. One click up moves it 5k at a time rather than one at a time, one. So that's something to be cautious of. If you hold it up a long time, then it moves slowly, 1, 2, 3. But here's the problem. Vehicle in front of me is not doing 90k, which is the speed limit. It's doing 80, fine. It's adapting, fine. But it's telling me that it's adaptive by projecting this little green light onto the screen. Now, I'm finding that rather annoying. Quite a number of people don't like head-up display. It's too much information. I like it when it's clear information, like the speed limit and so on. But that little button there it's distracting. It's quite bright, and I'm finding it very distracting. Well, I guess what it's trying to tell me is, hey, you're being affected by the vehicle ahead of you. Do you want to do anything about it? Well, here I've got a lot of traffic around there. I'm wanting to take the left exit point in a couple of kilometres time. Do I want to be in the other lane to try and get around? Well, it doesn't matter. They're not going much quicker anyway.
Have your own thoughts? We'd love to hear them. Good, bad, or in between. Have a chat with us by dropping a comment below.